Hump day is here, guys. We're out walking the lot. I have a lot of stuff to move around. So the entire customer parking is filled with dealership vehicles. That's not gonna work because we need places for customers to park, not just our own vehicles. So that is item number one on today's list of things that need to be done. I also have a Ranger that we talked about for a while that is sold, that is awaiting a recall before we can deliver it. That vehicle still doesn't have a fix for the recall, and it's not really expected to have a fix for a little while longer. So I'm gonna move that vehicle off the lot over to our storage. But first things first, I gotta clear some stuff up over here and move vehicles around on our lot. So I'm gonna get that going. That's the start for the day. I also have a customer coming by a little bit later that is gonna most likely be special ordering a 2025 Maverick. That is the hybrid Lariat. I think we spoke about briefly yesterday. So I'm gonna get working on that as well a little later, but I need to get stuff moved around and space made now while we have some time. So I'm gonna try and see if we can set up a time lapse as I move these vehicles, so we can check out some of the action on that. Let's stick around. That's project one for the day. All right, guys, we are back at the desk. Made some pretty good progress on moving stuff around the lot. Took a while. It's already 5:30. Salad today, Southwest salad from Sam's Club, as usual. So update on the day so far. Did have my customer come in. We special ordered him a Maverick hybrid Lariat in eruption green. Really awesome truck. Shout out to Adam for coming to an agreement with us on that to get his special order going. This is how crazy of a small world this is. So I had originally gotten Adam off of a phone call. We had gone back and forth a little bit via email and then got back on the phone again. Came to an agreement on pricing for a special order. And that's what brought him in today. As you guys know, my email, thathighfordguy@gmail.com. That is my personal business email. That's what he had been emailing on, and he made a comment about it being catchy and him remembering that name. Awesome. That's what I was going for. But I gave him my business card today that actually has my name on it, and he had made a comment about my last name. So my last name is Agnew, and he had asked, hey, is Agnew a pretty common last name? So I said, no, it definitely isn't. And as far as I know, all the Agnews out there are connected. E-G-N-E-W, Agnew. Now there are also Agnews, A-G-N-E-Ws, that we're not related to. But all the Agnews, as far as I know, we're all family. So he mentioned that he knew an Agnew from years and years ago. Hadn't seen him in a while. The Agnew he knew had a son and a daughter. And he was their teacher. So while he's telling me this story about the one that he knew, I put two and two together. He was describing my dad. Now, I'm not one of the kids that he was talking about. I'm older, and those are my half siblings that he taught in school. But crazy connection there, that he knew my father from years and years ago, from teaching my two siblings. He was giving the whole lowdown on what's happened since. It was really awesome. What my brother is doing now, even showed him my brother's wife and child that they recently had, Starlet and Castiel. So really cool. What a crazy connection to make there. But that's what happened with all that. We're getting his order in. It's probably going to take 4 to 6 months before his truck comes in and he takes delivery on that. We also got in a Outer Banks Bronco Sport in black that my other customer, Christina, was interested in. So she's tied up today. We're going to get together on Friday for her to look at it and see if we can finalize a deal on that. So we are making progress. I'm gonna eat my salad. I have a little bit more moving around of cars to do. I have a few more vehicles I want to put in different places, to move stuff around and clean up more space on the lot, because we have a ton of vehicles in inventory now. We have a lot. We have our entire lot full to the brim. Our Hamakua storage lot down the street is probably about 90% filled. We can get some more in there, but it all needs to be reorganized again in order to make that happen, and I'm going to need manpower to do it. And then our third lot, which is up at Kabah Quarry, is probably about 85% filled right now. Same thing there, we can reorganize some stuff to make more space, but that one is pretty filled up. Oh, I'm reading some text messages and whatnot that are coming in at the same time. So that's the update for now. I'm gonna eat my salad. We're gonna get some more vehicles moved around, and then I'll take you guys on a walk around the lot before we end off today, so you can see how much of a change has been made from the craziness of this morning. Appreciate it, guys. All right, guys, that is a wrap. It is almost 8 o'clock. We made a lot of good progress here. If you look around us, you'll see that we still don't have a lot of customer parking, but a vast majority of those vehicles that are parked here are deliveries for tomorrow. Those are new sold vehicles going out to customers tomorrow. We've cleared up the lane here in the center, so you can actually drive through the lot again, which is very important. And once those vehicles deliver, we will have some customer parking. So that was the main goal of the day. We did get it done. I got some nice product moved back over here to the lot that was off the lot. So we have stuff like some Mach-E's we have all lined up. So we have some more Mach-E's lined up here alongside of our Raptor R. 2 Raptors in a row. Raptor R and a Raptor 37. We saw the comparison in yesterday's video between the two. I've got my Lariat Lightning here in the middle. More Mach-E's, whole row of them. And then we have some Rangers. So a couple of Rangers here down in the end. Fortunately, no Ranger Raptors. Hopefully we get some more of those in soon. I do see one that I believe is in the build queue, waiting to go into the plant. But that's what we're gonna call it for the day. I'm on my walk. I'm walking back over to the parking garage where my car is parked. This gimbal is about to die, so we're gonna wrap it up for the night. Appreciate everybody that comes out, watches these videos. I'm grinding away here, trying to find more deals. So get at me if you had any questions on a new or used car, just want to see what we have, or just talk about what you could get put in your driveway. Give me a call, shoot me a text, 808-469-5898, or shoot me an email at thathighfordguy@gmail.com. We'll see you guys back tomorrow. It's a day off. Aloha.